Most people will crack under pressure. Some lash out, some break down, some beg for understanding. But when a Sigma female reaches her breaking point, it's not loud, it's not messy, it's terrifying. Not because she explodes, but because she evolves. You see, Sigma females don't react like everyone else. They carry pain in silence. They endure discomfort longer than most. They give people more chances than they admit, and they internalize far more than they show. But everything has a limit, even her. When a Sigma reaches her limit, something shifts. Not externally at first, but internally. And when she breaks, the version of her you once knew no longer exists. She's done explaining, done shrinking, done pretending. And what comes next isn't a tantrum, it's transformation. It's silent, but powerful. And yes, it's terrifying. The first thing that happens when a Sigma female reaches her breaking point is total detachment. Emotional, mental, physical, everything goes cold. Not in a heartless way, but in a final way. She stops caring. Not out of spite, but out of self-preservation. That attachment she once had, it disappears without warning. You'll feel the absence. She doesn't text back, doesn't chase, doesn't explain. It's like she vanished, but in reality, she just disconnected. And once she's emotionally gone, it's over. There's no bringing her back. The second thing that happens is a ruthless clarity. Suddenly, everything clicks. The red flags she ignored, the excuses she accepted, the patterns she gave grace to, they all come into focus. Her tolerance turns into zero tolerance. Her overthinking turns into over it. And with that clarity, her decisions are final. She no longer debates with herself, no longer justifies your actions, no longer fights her instincts. She finally trusts what she's known all along, and that's what makes her so dangerous. Because once she knows better, she acts without hesitation. The third thing, she upgrades. In silence. While you're wondering where she went, she's healing. Evolving. Leveling up. Not for revenge, not for show, but for herself. See, Sigma. Females don't glow up to prove you wrong. They glow up to become who they were always meant to be. Now without the distractions. You don't hear from her, but suddenly she's doing better. Healthier. Sharper. Her circle's smaller. Her standards are higher. And her time is sacred. The scariest part? She doesn't need to block you, she just becomes unreachable. You're not even on her frequency anymore. Fourth, she stops negotiating. With anyone. Sigma females are patient until they're not. They'll compromise, listen, try, but only for so long. When she hits her limit, she stops asking for effort, stops giving explanations, stops waiting for the other person to match her energy. Instead, she enforces boundaries with brutal calm. She doesn't raise her voice. She just raises her standards. And when someone doesn't meet them, she simply removes them. No warnings. No guilt, just clean, surgical detachment. That's the moment people realize they never had power over her. She just gave them access, and now it's revoked. And finally, the fifth and most terrifying thing that happens when a Sigma reaches her breaking point is that she rewrites the script. Completely. The woman who once tolerated too much becomes the one who tolerates nothing. The woman who once held space for others becomes the one who holds space for herself. She resets her values, realigns her priorities, reinvents her identity. And when she reemerges, she's unrecognizable, in the best way. Colder? Maybe. Wiser? Definitely. Stronger? Without question. She doesn't just return. She returns, evolved, transformed, unshakable. And the truth is, most people never see it coming, because the world is used to loud reactions, messy breakups, emotional breakdowns. But Sigma females don't perform their pain. They process it privately and rebuild from the ruins. That's why it's terrifying, because she doesn't lose herself when she breaks. She finds herself. And once that happens, she becomes a version of herself that no one can manipulate, distract, or derail. So if you're watching this and you've ever felt like you're at your breaking point, don't see it as weakness. See it as the beginning of your real power. Sigma females don't break to fall apart. They break to break free, and when they do, they don't look back. If this message hit home, drop A in the comments. Tell us, what changed when you hit your limit? And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to Silent Power, the Sigma Women, and turn on notifications for more truth like this. Remember, silence isn't emptiness, it's evolution. And your power, it's just getting started. In a small village, a cat named Whiskers discovered a magic fish in a pond. The fish promised 3 wishes in exchange for its freedom. Whiskers wished for endless fish, a cozy bed, and a bell that rang softly. The fish granted all 3 wishes and swam away, leaving Whiskers content and purring in the sun.